Archetype Entertainment, the studio behind the upcoming action RPG Exodus, hasn't made a secret of the fact that they want to turn this IP into a multimedia franchise. There's already one novel out, The Archimedes Engine by Peter F. Hamilton, with another one on the way. And more recently, they've released an Exodus tabletop RPG, which uses a modified version of Dungeons & Dragons. And to show it off, they're running an actual play called Heist. It features James Olin, co-founder of the studio, as the DM, with players Elizabeth Maxwell, Brian Villalobos, Cassidy Cummings, and China Walker. Critical Role it isn't, but it's a fun enough story. But more importantly for this channel, it does have some crossover with the video games as far as certain characters and locations, as the actual play is set a few years before the events of the video game on Leiden, which is the homeworld of our PC protagonist, June Aslan. So while it's not much, here's what we can learn about some people and places we might be encountering in the video game from at least the first 2 episodes of Heist. First up, we learn that Leiden itself is a moon, which orbits the gas giant Gallerus. It has a sister moon called Sang, but it might be difficult for us to get there because of the rot. Now, we've learned about the rot before in one of the articles that Archetype occasionally puts out. It's a technological virus that's slowly degrading all of the advanced technology on Leiden, and finding a way to stop it is likely going to be one of the driving forces behind the video game. But in Heist, we learn that the rot has afflicted Leiden to the point that spaceflight is nearly impossible now. In fact, there haven't been any spaceflights in quite some time. That's definitely something that's going to have to be remedied if our Traveler PC is going to go on those Exodus flights to find that remnant technology. And who knows, finding a way off the planet might be one of the first things our PC June is tasked with doing. And one of the places we might look for a solution is the Foundations. The Foundations are a warren of tunnels that run beneath Persepolis, which is Leiden's major city. These tunnels stretch down through layers of ancient celestial civilizations, which means all that ancient advanced celestial technology is just lying around for the taking, assuming of course you can survive the trip. Because of course these tunnels are fraught with all kinds of dangers, whether that be cave-ins or automated defense systems left behind by the Celestials. So like I said, I can definitely see us having to go there at some point. With all their traps, mysterious ruins, and ancient technology, the Foundations have all the hallmarks of a traditional RPG location. But what about the city of Persepolis itself? Well, Heist has painted a pretty good picture of the city. Its sky is dominated by Gallerus, the gas giant around which the moon orbits, and under these bans, the city is pretty much a normal city. It's full of the hustle and bustle of people going about their business. There are apartment complexes, subways, globe cars, which are essentially automated taxicabs. There's the criminal element, there are shops, and there are police. And we've learned about a few specific locations that I can certainly see popping up in the video game. First is the Nath Institute. This is a scientific research institution which seems to be dedicated to studying remnant technology. And since our characters will be procuring a lot of remnant technology, it seems reasonable that we might have to visit the Nath Institute, and we might even have to interact with its founder, Phaedra Nath, who also made an appearance in Heist. And for those characters who might be in need of spiritual guidance, they might visit the Church of the Guiding Star. We don't learn too much about the church or its teachings, but we do know that it offers safe haven to people who are in need of it. As well, it seems to be run by an awakened bear named Minister Remembrancer John. The city also boasts an awakened marketplace. This is where xenoarchaeologists and salvagers come to show off their remnant technology and artifacts that they've found, which again seems like a reasonable place that we might have to go during the video game. As far as people that we might meet, apart from Phaedra Nath and Remembrancer John, we briefly meet a character named Elise, described as having a pixie bob and being a cataphract pilot. Cataphracts are armored mech suits. This matches the description of Elise Chirot, a confirmed companion for the video game. But honestly, we don't learn too much more about her from her brief appearance here. We do hear her on a link to some guy named Tom, who I'm guessing is Tom Vargas. He's the guy from the story trailer and another confirmed companion. If so, that means that Elise and Tom are acquainted well before the video game starts. So there you have it. There are a few of the places and people from Heist that might also be relevant to the video game. I know that actual plays aren't everybody's jam, but if you're watching it, let us know in the comments and let us know if I missed something that you think might be important to the video game. And while you're down there, why not like and subscribe for more content like this? As always, thanks for watching.